Big 550, KTRS. Now, when you talk to your financial planner and you say, hey, should I do this on my taxes? And the financial planner looks at you like you have three heads and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. You need to talk to a tax person because I don't do taxes. Well, you know what? You want your financial guy to do your taxes or at least have some type of tax planning. That's what Kevin Lloyd and I do on Saturdays here. We do host a show together called When Retirement Happens. And every Thursday, Kevin Lloyd comes on the show to talk about what we're doing wrong when it comes to retirement and how we can do it right. Kevin Lloyd with Legacy Wealth Advisors. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, McGraw, and good morning, Kelly. How are you both
Kevin.
doing?
Everybody loves your quote-unquote hypothetical situations. Do you have another one for us today?
I do, and you know that intro music was just perfect because that's what I want them to do. I want them to take their money and run with it instead of giving it to the IRS.
All right, what do you got for us?
You know, I always love giving examples because it helps paint that picture, right? And so, McGraw, if it's okay, I'll ask Kelly this one.
All right.
Okay.
And see what she says.
Okay.
So we have two couples, couple A, couple B. Both of them are 70 and a half. So that's at that time where you have to take those forced distributions from your IRA. Now, couple A has an income of $88,000 for the year 2018. We'll do this for the new tax code.
Mm-hmm.
Couple B has an income of $132,000, $44,000 more than couple A.
Mm-hmm.
Who pays more tax?
A.
You are right.
Ding, 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 ding,
Congratulations.
ding, 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 ding.
It's pretty unbelievable that if you make $88,000, you're paying more taxes than the couple making $132,000.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's amazing on how this works, but I'll tell you, if we don't get it set up, we end up like couple A instead of couple B. Because, see, couple A has a pension, $18,000. They have Social Security of $30,000. And they have required minimum distributions of $40,000, which totals $88,000. That couple is going to pay $6,450 under the new tax law, okay, federally.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about that, over 20 years, assuming taxes stay the same, which they probably won't, most likely in 3 years or 7 years, someone's going to get into office and raise taxes again. But if they stay the same, it's $129,000 you're going to pay in federal taxes from the age of 70 to the age of 90. Now, couple B, they've got an $18,000 pension too. They got Social Security of $54,000. They have required minimum distributions of $40,000, and they're taking $20,000 out of the Roth. Okay. Now, let me just ask you this, Kelly. What do you think? We know they're paying less tax than couple A, right? Couple A is paying $6,450. What do you think couple B is going to pay in tax?
Well, I'm thinking possibly like $2,000.
Good question. Good answer.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good shot.
Show me 2,000.
Show you 2,000. What is it?
What
Zero.
is it?
They actually pay zero in tax. And the
that?
reason is they have a strategy. And this couple is charitable. So they actually, we'll just say that maybe their church was having a building and they needed a building fund, so they sent some money directly out of your IRA directly over to church. So you can do qualified charitable transfers when you're 70 and a half and you don't have to claim the money as income. Well, we know when we do Social Security and we look at how it's taxable, they take half of Social Security plus all your taxable income plus any interest on muni bonds. As long as that number is under $32,000 for a married couple, you don't pay tax on Social Security. And so this couple, they worked within those provisional guidelines because the money they sent over to church is not included in that provisional income. This stuff's complicated. But the thing is that if we have a plan and we understand how taxes work, we can mitigate them. It's not our civic duty to pay tax, okay? It's our duty to pay tax when tax is owed. But I think while we were working, we've paid way more enough tax. When we're retired, we should not have to pay tax anymore. And McGraw, as you know, we put on these seminars for taxes just to try to help individuals see that there's more to life to financial planning than just investments. See, investments is a byproduct in how financial people get paid, so they focus on investments first. I think it's the last thing you should look at.
The other thing you can do is there are things you can do today that'll minimize your tax in the future, and there are things you don't do today that turns out you're going to pay more in taxes because you didn't deal with it today.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, my grandpa was a farmer. He would have loved when he bought the seed and he planted the corn in the ground. He would love to have only paid tax then, but he also had to pay it on the harvest as well too. Now, what if my grandpa could have just paid tax on the seed and he got the harvest tax-free? That's what I'm trying to do for people. But if we don't have a plan, we could end up like Couple A and paying $129,000 in tax. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd rather give that money away. I'd rather go spend it. I'd rather go on vacation, do something other than just give it to the government that can't even fill potholes here in the state of Missouri.
That's why when your financial planner says to you, whoa, hold on a second, that's a tax question, you need to talk to a tax expert. That's Kevin Lloyd. We have a seminar tonight, right? But it's sold out?
Yeah, it's sold out. It's a little overbooked, but
right.
Yes, it's definitely sold out. But I do have another one coming up on the 28th, and there actually still is room for that one as well.
Okay.
Also.
All right.
It's going to be the February 28th at 6 p.m. at my office at 40 and 141.
All right. So to register for that, it's no cost, no obligation. Just go for a good educational hour. 314-641-1010. That's the phone number for the office. Call and leave a message if no one answers. 314-641-1010. And the website, whenretirementhappens.com. And then we do the show on the weekends, and I'm sure we'll talk more about this on Saturday. Kevin, thanks for checking in. Good stuff today.
Hey, thank you. And just so everybody knows, thank you. We got some extra cookies, so if anybody wants some extra, we got some there for you.
There you go.
That might be a little incentive for McGraw to show up tonight.
Is that really? Really? That was a little dig for no reason. I was nice to you. You should be nice to me. All right. Thanks, Kevin. Have a